Identify as human! Where the hell did you come from?
Long Beach. I gave up my seat.
It's gotta be 20 clicks. Through them?
Can't catch me.
Okay. Showtime.
Fire department, out the way!
Shadows on the wall, underneath the concrete, hiding in the open. Run from the hopeless, broken shoes.
Rains of floors, eh, Jefe?
Climbing up the walls, high enough to hear their
City's fucked! staying behind.
They're down! They're getting through!
Wait for Tango! Go!
There better be food on this flight. Ticket, please.
Oh, sorry. Must be in my with Jackie.
This'll do.